Hey there, and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be doing a yoga routine mainly focused on our upper bodies to really focus on our chest and our shoulders. So, we're going to begin in a seated position. You can have your legs crossed or sit on your shins, whichever feels most comfortable. And we're just going to begin with our hands on our knees, and we're just going to go into some body circular motions. So starting first, we're going to start leaning our weight forward, bringing our chest towards between our legs, and then shifting it over to the left before rounding our backs out, pushing it backwards and over to the right. Bring it back forward and all the way back. Just go into this motion, really feeling your body out. And then changing over in the other direction. And then coming back to center. We're going to go into some seated cat-cows. So keeping your hands on your knees, you're going to pull your shoulders back, opening your chest out as you raise your chin up. And then on your exhale, bringing chin to chest as you round your back out. Inhale to open your chest out. And exhale to round out your back. Just go into this motion 3 more times at your own pace. Just taking some nice, even breaths in and out. And then on your last one, you can come back to center. You're going to bring your left hand to your right knee and right hand just behind you. You're going to take a breath and open your chest out to prepare. And then on your exhale, you're going to twist, pulling your right shoulder back. And maybe even turning your head to gaze behind you. And then coming out of your twist, we can move on over to the other side. So right hand to knee, left hand just behind for support. Taking your breath in to prepare. And exhale into your twist. And then coming back out of your twist. You come meet me in a tabletop position on your hands and your knees. And then from here, we're just going to go through them circular motions over our wrists just to get them nice and warm, get some blood flowing. As we move in the one direction, before changing over in the other. And then turning our hands, we can have our fingers pointed towards the sides of the mat. And from here, we're just going to rock our bodies from left to right. Just going as far as we can till we feel a stretch in our wrists. And then coming back to center, we're going to flip our hands so our palms are facing up with our fingers pointing towards each other. And then once more, just gently rocking from left to right. Maybe noticing how any differences in the sensation in our wrists and our arms. And then coming back, we're going to place both our palms back down onto the mat. And then keeping our hips over our knees, we're going to walk our hands out in front of us as we sink our chest and our head down, coming into a puppy pose. And from a puppy pose, we can just keep our arms and our head down as we tuck our back toes and begin hovering our knees off the mat before slowly raising our hips and our knees up as we come into a dolphin. And from here, you can just adjust, maybe walking your feet a little bit closer, still keeping a generous bend in your knees as you focus on keeping your back straight and maybe having your head hanging a few centimeters off the mat. And then from our dolphin, you can choose to either plant both your hands and push yourself up, or if you're not feeling very confident, you can go one arm at a time. You place your one hand down and gently pushing yourself up, coming onto both hands as you come meet me in a downward facing dog. Here in our down dog, we can just really focus on keeping our back straight, really pushing our shoulders as far away from our ears. Maybe see if you can look towards your belly button. And then from your down dog, you're going to push yourself forward, coming into a high plank. And then from your high plank, you're going to just lean your body slightly forward, bring your shoulders past your wrists. For bending your arms, you lower your chest and your chin all the way down. And then from your lying on your stomach, you're going to have your forearms lay down in front of you as you raise your chest up. And just rolling your shoulders back, lifting your chin up to come into a sphinx. Here you're going to feel a nice little gentle stretch in your lower backs. And maybe really focus on pulling your shoulders back, pushing them away from your ears. And then from here, you can bring your hands back below your shoulders as you tuck your back toes. And you can meet me back in your downward facing dog. And from your down dog, you really want to make sure you have a nice grip on the mat with your hands and your feet. And then on your breath, you're going to hold your full breath in. And then on your breath out, you're going to slowly bend your elbows as you bring your forehead down to the mat. Bring it as close, doesn't have to touch. Before exhaling, pushing back up. Holding full breath in. Exhale to lower. Inhale up. 2 more times. Exhale down. Inhale, pushing up 1 last time. Exhale. And inhale back up into your downward dog. And from your downward dog, you can come back, meeting me to lay on your stomachs. And then with your hands just outside of the mat, you're going to push yourself up to come into a wide cobra pose. And from here, you're going to twist to the left, gazing over your left shoulder, see if you can look towards your feet. So we just hold here for 3 full breaths. Twisting back to center, coming back down. Before exhaling, lifting your chest up, twisting towards the right. Then finally, once more, blame down onto your stomach. You can extend your right hand out to the side, straightening it out, and with your left hand just underneath your left shoulder, roll over, stacking your left hip and leg over your right. So come into a gentle shoulder stretch. So you have the option to either stay as is, or you can bend your left leg, placing it just behind you, just to test the balance, and maybe even deepen the stretch. Straighten your left leg out as we roll back over onto our stomachs. Before extending your left arm out, right hand below the right shoulder, and then rolling over onto our left sides, stacking hips and legs, and maybe even placing our right foot behind us for balance. Then rolling back over onto our stomachs. You can meet me once more back in the seated position. And then from here, we're going to go into some upper body stretches. So with your left hand, you're going to extend it across your body. And with your right hand, you're going to hook underneath it and just hug your arm into your chest, giving a nice gentle squeeze. And then releasing your hand. You're going to continue with your left. You throw it over behind your back, bringing your left hand just to the top of your spine. And with your right hand, you're going to grab your left elbow and just push it gently down, feeling a nice stretch in your arms. And then releasing yourself, you can move on over to the other side. So right arm across your body and with your left underneath, and just hugging it deeply into your chest. And releasing yourself, bring your right arm behind your head. With your left hand grabbing onto your right elbow and just gently pushing it down. And then releasing yourself, you're going to interlace your fingers now. And then pushing your palms away from you. You're going to raise your hands up above your head as we do a nice full body stretch, lengthening out our spine. And exhaling, we're just going to gently lean over to the left side, giving ourselves a gentle side stretch. Breathing in to straighten out before exhaling to lean over to the right. And then finally coming back up straight. You can do one final full body stretch. And as you exhale, you can relax as we come to the end. I hope you all enjoyed that. Hope you felt some benefits, feeling nice and loose and stretched. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to do, and hope to see you again soon on the yoga mat.